Good morning, and welcome to this morning's intention. If you could find a place to sit or lie down for about 30 minutes, not be disturbed, your eyes closed, that would be really good. We're going to create a reality of a world we all want to live in together. Go ahead and close your eyes. Start by taking a few slow, deep breaths. Take the breath of life in. And when you exhale, I want you to just let everything go. All of your cares and concerns just dissolve, float up and away. And for the next breath, fill your belly up completely. And when you exhale, feel like you're sinking into the safe arms of Pachamama, Mother Earth, always supporting us. And for the next breath, if you could focus on breathing light directly into your heart, and then exhale light directly from your heart. Good, now let's just focus on the body for a bit. Make sure it's good and relaxed for this inwards journey. If you could bring your attention down to your feet right now and simply ask them to relax at this time. Feel your energy leaving through your feet into the ground, into the earth, curling up with the roots of the forest, and then circling back to complete the circuit back into your feet. Allow the earth to cleanse and replenish your energy. Feel grounded. Now focus on your ankles, your shins, your calves, your knees. Everything just loosens. Upper legs, your hips, your buttocks, your pelvic area. Everything softens. We look at your inner organs, your rib cage, your breast, your chest, your full back and spine. Everything relaxes. Your shoulders are down in the most comfortable position. Arms, forearms, hands and fingers hanging loosely. Your neck is supple, bearing no weight. And we put our attention up to our scalp right now. If there's any tension hiding up there, feel it release right now. Almost as if you could wiggle your ears. And then we focus on the jaw, and I'm going to allow it to unhinge, open up, receive the breath of life. And then if you could get your eyelids to soften a few extra degrees. Just feel a little bit more relaxed there. And then we're going to move inwards and ask our right brain to relax and our left brain to relax. And now we're going to thank our minds for all the hard work they do on our behalf all the time. But we're going to invite them to have a seat on the couch now and just chillax for a bit while we let the heart steer the bus for this session. We want the mind to stick around, be part of our council. Just take more of a back seat for now. Now let's deal with our thoughts. We all have so many thoughts. Let's use the element of air this morning to deal with them. Envision yourself standing on the ground, looking up at the sky, seeing all of your thoughts projected up there like mini movies. But they're also behaving like clouds on a windy day. I want you to notice and witness your thoughts, but just let them blow on by. Don't get engaged. Just let them go. And if you do get caught up on a wild ride with one, that's okay. That's normal. It happens. Just as soon as you realize it, gently bring yourself back to the present moment, what you're doing. It's just the practice of bringing yourself back. You can use my voice as a guideline. You can use your breath. Just keep bringing yourself back. And if you were witnessing or observing your thoughts, therefore that means you are not your thoughts. You're something much more deeply profound. And now let's take the journey from our head space down to the chest cavity. Let's use a beautiful wooden spiral staircase to get there. I'd like you to experience this viscerally. So I want you to feel the warm grain of the wood underneath your fingertips as you trail your hand down the railing. Hear the soft padding of your bare feet as they touch down on each step. Feel the buoyancy as you glide down the staircase. When you arrive on the platform in front of your heart, I want you to notice if there's anything in front of your heart. Maybe a gate with a lock on it, or a wall has been built. This is normal or natural. We all develop protective mechanisms to keep us safe. And what I want you to realize right now is that it's your heart. You have full VIP backstage access to it at all times. So I want you to go ahead and envision those locks disintegrating, the gates creaking open, or perhaps a bridge appears over the moat that's been built. And as you approach the door to your heart, it cracks open a bit, and brilliant beams of yellow golden light spill out everywhere. It's so beautiful. You see yourself opening the door and entering into your heart space to be completely bathed in this warm and loving light. You feel so safe and secure and so happy. This is the most amazing place you could ever go or imagine. Inside your heart space. And this light is closest to the truest essence of what we really are as well. Everything in the universe is made of energy, as are we. It's the common denominator. And so we're going to have a bit of a shift in perception right now so we can experience our energy body or our light body. As you're looking down at your hands inside your heart, I want you to see that all the cells of your body have transformed into brilliant points of light. You're floating there kind of like a light cloud. It's very blissful. And everybody has a very unique shade of color and texture to them. I'd like you to experience this. What color are you? And then you look up and you see a colossal but indescribably beautiful ribbon of light above you as well. This is the flow of the cosmos, the consciousness of one, the light we all belong to. I call this the nexus. It goes by many names. It doesn't really matter what you call it. At the end of the day, what it really is total connection. We want this. So I'd like you to allow yourself to float up and merge with this flow. You don't have to be afraid. You can come out of it at any time. You don't have to sacrifice anything to experience this, and you don't have to change your beliefs. All truths are inclusive here. One of the things you might experience when you join in is a sensation of coming home, of belonging. And at some point on every level, you will experience that you are everything and everyone in the universe. They are also you. We are all one being, one consciousness. We're all the same pie with slightly different flavors we're bringing to the same pie. Now, this nexus is a place of incredible power you have at your fingertips, the knowledge and wisdom of the entire universe at your command. This is where our intuition stems from. And it's a place of spontaneous healing, of miracles, of an incredible capacity to create. And that's what we're going to take advantage of here today. We're going to intend a reality of our choosing, and then we're going to anchor it in the present moment at the end of the intention, because we can. So go ahead and envision life that you've always dreamed of having in all its glorious detail. I'm going to guide along in generalities, because at our core, we all want the same things. But I want you to fill in the blanks and color the page the way you see fit for your life. And let's start by talking about health. We all want good health. So let's envision ourselves right now completely whole, vibrant, healthy, moving our physical body with ease and grace, our emotional bodies balanced, our mental bodies full of clarity, and our energetic bodies filled and complete. We can trust our bodies. They're amazing systems that self-heal, self-repair, guard us against anything we need shielding from. And in this reality, we take care of our bodies. Anytime we need guidance or teaching on how to do so, that is amply available. I'd like you to experience this vitality right now. I'm feeling very light, like effervescent bubbles of joy are just coursing through my entire being, my DNA, my cells, right down to the atomic level. Everything realigning into its perfect, natural, healthy state of balance. It's very exhilarating. And now that you're experiencing this vitality, I'd like you to extend it to your friends and family as well. And witness the expressions of relief and wonderment on their faces. And then extend that out a little bit further to your community. And then stretch out to reach around the entire world. What a beautiful gift to give and receive. This is within our power to do so. And now let's talk about abundance. There is plenty on this world for all of us, and that is the truth. So go ahead and let's imagine, let's lift up humanity all together out of survival mode and into creation mode. It is time. Everybody has access to fresh, clean drinking water. Everybody has ample, natural, healthy food. Everybody has shelter. Everybody has warmth or cooling if they need it. And there's a little left over for comforts. Maybe we could travel around once in a while if we'd like. Most importantly, that we have the resources we need to follow our passions and our dreams in life. Each of us were seated with a unique gift that only we can develop and share back with the world. This is our purpose. And when we're on the path of our purpose, we feel fulfillment. Not just because we're doing what we love. Deep down, each of us have an innate need and desire to contribute. And so when we're following our path, we're being fulfilled on many levels. I'd like you to experience this right now. What are you doing when you're following your bliss? And if you don't know what your purpose is right now, that's okay, don't worry. We're going to generate the feelings associated with it and allow that to beckon into our conscious awareness, that information. So let's generate feelings of wholeness or completeness we felt in our lives. Or perhaps that all over good feeling from selflessly helping another at some point. Or you can go to a memory where you were doing something you were so enamored with, so fascinated by, that you completely lost track of all time. That's kind of what you're looking for. And now envision yourself going to bed at the end of your day on your path, feeling completely fulfilled, sleeping soundly through the night, waking up in the morning, excited to jump out of bed and do it all again. Now, we just did this for the entire planet, so what does that look like now? I see all the amazing intellects and imaginations pooling together to problem solve. And all of a sudden, we're living on a planet free of pollution. We're living in harmony and balance with the Earth's ecosystems. How fantastic is that? And look at us, exploring our limitless potential together, expanding our consciousness, inventing, building, teaching, learning, sharing, caring, moving together forward into the future in a most balanced and conscious way. What an exciting time to be alive. And we're doing this together. We are meant to be together. We are here to walk each other home. Through the meadows and over the bumps. But today, let's focus on celebrating this beautiful existence together in song, in music, in laughter, in dancing, in playing. And feeling joy expanding in my chest, feeling all the relationships healing, love being transmitted and received. I'm walking down the street in my reality, seeing the smiles on strangers' faces as I pass them by in the street, seeing the lights behind their eyes. It's so beautiful. And let's intend one more thing while we're here today. Let's intend that everybody is awakening to this consciousness of one. Everybody is feeling connected. Something miraculous happens when we remember who and what we really are. This high vibrational frequency energy, this light, this love. All of a sudden, the heavier, lower energies just don't make sense anymore. The greed, the harming of others, the righteousness, the judgment, the fear, it all drops away. And we just naturally adopt the same foundation principles: honesty, integrity, authenticity, caring, sharing. Everybody is on the same page. Even the systems that govern us are designed in place in this reality to uplift us in our lives, to protect our freedoms, and to help us flow along on our journeys together. I'm sensing all the worry and tension and fear lift collectively up off of our shoulders into the atmosphere to transform into a higher vibrational resonance, more in tune with who we truly are. And all of a sudden, trust is just blossoming in my heart again. I'm overflowing with compassion, feeling all the connections, cleansing, clearing between us, opening up, communication flowing. It's an incredible energy to exist in. It's so easy just to be. It's so easy just to be. And now, wherever you are, whatever you're doing in your beautiful reality, I'd like you to stop in your shoes right now. This is already done. This has happened. So say we all. And just look at all the beauty surrounding you right now. Whether you're out frolicking in the ocean on a hot summer's day, or you're out for a walk with your dog in the forest enjoying the serenity, or you're out for a picnic with your family, marveling at their glowing faces, watching your children and your grandchildren thrive. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, just stop and look at all that beauty around you and drink it in. Drink it in. Feel this unconditional love energy that surrounds and supports you at all times. And receive it. You are so worthy of this amazing reality you just created. And now I just want to connect with gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you for every step, every breath of this incredible life. Thank you for all my lessons. Thank you, vulnerability. Thank you for this vessel, this body that allows me to perceive all this beauty. Thank you to my emotions, guiding me through this lifetime. And most of all, thank you for our connections to each other, to the earth, to our hearts, back to the source, the fountain that constantly replenishes us with light and energy and love and healing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now we're going to take this beautiful intention of reality and build it up as an energy ball in our centers right now, in the heart space, the solar plexus, the Dantian area. Build it up as a big energy ball, make it crackle with life, and then soak it with those elevated emotions you just felt, the fulfillment, the joy, the peace, and the gratitude. And we're going to take a large breath in. We're going to build up that energy, and we're going to exhale and release, share that with the world. Here we go. Exhale completely. Give it all away. Our hearts are vast. And then take in the breath of life. Replenish yourself with love and healing and light and energy. Good job. Now we're going to wiggle our fingers and toes, come back into our body proper. Shift your limbs around a little bit. When you're ready, also come back into the room, open your eyes. And just note how you're feeling right now. Know that you can come back to this state of being at any time of your choosing with a single conscious breath of intention. This is why we do this practice, so we can do it on demand. And eventually we won't have to put any effort into it at all anymore. We just become so good at it, we become natural, walking, talking transmitters of this high frequency energy that's more in tune with who we really are, creating the reality of our choosing around us because we are that powerful. And so much more so when we put our intentions together this way, exponentially actually, by magnitude. So thank you for joining me in these intentions. Whether it's live or recorded, it all works. It's all good. So have an excellent day. Enjoy that shining sun. And we'll see you tonight for the shorter intention. Have a good one.